For more than a century, visiting nurse associations have made it possible for millions of Americans to spend less time in the hospital and more time at home. Health care brought to the door of those in need. Lawton resident Bob Drees was one of those helped by the VNA throughout his life. First, at 2 days old, when visiting nurse Sarah Kyle treated a potentially fatal infection. And then 13 years later, when that same nurse returned to Bob's life.
And Sunday morning, I went down to the kitchen to get a drink of water, and I turned around. I wanted to go back upstairs again, and I lifted my right leg up, and I couldn't get myself up with my left leg.
It was the much feared and mostly unknown disease, polio, a disease that left Bob with a permanent limp and a lifetime appreciation for the Visiting Nurse Association.
And I wouldn't trade them for the world. I mean, I recommend visiting nurse to anybody that ever asked me.
The VNA returned to Bob's life yet again 4 years ago when failing health required special care for him to remain in his home. Personal care assistant Gloria Johnson was part of that team.
Back there's my favorite, Gloria. Gloria's been coming to see me now, was it about 2 years now, I guess, Gloria? About three, Yeah, she does an awful lot for me here.
And his gratitude didn't stop with the VNA.
And I'm blessed with good neighbors. The girl next door, she brings my mail for me, and if I need to go to the doctor's, she's available.
For every visitor, Bob had a story.
You'll never get me to stop, Chuck.
Stories derived from a wonderful marriage to his late wife, Mary, or perhaps his days with the Harrisburg Telegraph and the Harrisburg Patriot News. But never did you find Bob without his beloved harmonica. He had a tune for any occasion from among 100 he knew by heart.
I guess I got my harmonica in 42, I guess, or so. I figure I've been playing for 68 years now. I tell people this is chained to my heart. That was my wife's favorite song.
We began this story as a celebration of 100 years of good work done by the Visiting Nurse Association. Bob Drees was an example of how the VNA makes life a little brighter for a lot of people. But sadly, shortly after our interview, Bob passed. So we conclude with a simple thank you to a man who spent his entire life ignoring his own problems while helping everyone he met forget theirs.